So we got a bit of closure, at least a little bit, on the Dick Mullen story.
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. It has given up all its secrets. There seems to be a sunken sea fort on the islet in the bay.
Might as well see if there's anything new.
Your money disappears into the coin slot. The curtains on the display open. You lean in to catch the view. The lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing but a rotten tooth remains of the anti-aircraft tower. A lonely birch tree grows out of it.
Okay. Alright, well, let's go over and see if Cindy the Skull is around. I could also think about progressing time to see if the communists are around, but, well, there's no Cindy here. But, yeah, I know. I think pretty much everyone is gone, but the cleaning lady's still here.
Give me a moment.
And nothing new to say. The real estate woman's gone. Is Kuno's dad still here? Ooh, that's a good point. I think I can hear him snoring. Because it has been a couple of days, so... Hello?
The aging alcoholic is still there, breathing. The air in the room is stale.
Okay, no, nothing new. Alright. Again, just because we're doing the rounds, we might as well try and check out... Well, the smoke on the balcony's room's not going to do anything, and Billy Majon's house? Yeah. So, nothing to do.
This door is made of metal.
Knock. No one's there, because smoke is in the willing and rags. Alright, well, we have cleared out the right side of Martinez. So now we're going to have to try and check to see... Well, we can try the door that Everett wanted us to open, just in case, but I don't think there'll be anything. But after that, it's going to Roy and Sealing.
The door has braved the elements for decades. The royal lion, Guillaume's kitten. This knocker will last a lifetime and then some.
Knock on the
No
door.
answer.
Press
Not
rear.
a sound. The silence is...
Use the key.
The key stops. The tenants... You should leave.
Leave before anything happens. But what's the worst that could happen? I've already been shot. What shadow lies there beneath the bright gleam? Okay. So, yeah. Everyone is gone. I suppose I could actually try and check Cindy's room, but I think she's gone. Or at least not here. So, make our way down here. Feeling, were you around?
Wow!
Wow, what?
A cop limping down the street, bleeding from the shoulder, face bruised, looking like hell? You know what that is? Cool! That's cool!
He nods and settles back into the pile of boxes. Alright, yeah. I can interact with the tree again. That's interesting.
The gnarled hawthorn tree on Rue de
Oh,
Saint
right.
Lane endures the wintry gusts with ease.
If I wanted to, I could punch the tree. But I'm not going to, because that just damages me. And I'm not using the flashlight, so we can go and see Roy's pawn shop. Let's head inside. Hello, Roy.
Between you and me, this is why I don't get involved in local politics.
You're calling this politics? Well, someone has to. Yeah, I shouldn't have either. You're calling this politics?
In its purest form. Now, what can I do for you?
Oh, you've got nothing for me, Roy. That's it? Okay. A thought that's just occurred to me is we've had to come up with our own ending for the Dick Mullen and the Mistaken Identity story. I kind of hope I don't have to do this with this story. I kind of hope there is a definitive, this is the person that did it, I figured out who it was, and that's that, right? Like, there is a true culprit that I can pinpoint and identify. It's not open to interpretation, because, again, with this being a video game, having it be open to interpretation is not actually a bad idea, because you can play the game several times and kind of, depending on how you play through the game, form a different opinion of what happened and when did it, right? But I kind of want there to be a finality, a closure, you know, something to this that is like, no, they did it. Because, you know, you could come up to your own conclusion and say, oh yeah, it was Classier, or oh yeah, it was totally Ruby. But I hope there's a third explanation that is, you know, equally as satisfying as doing either of those options, if you wanted to go into it. Yeah, and I would need to go and talk to the drunks on this side. Kids, anything?
The scruffy-haired little boy.
Oh, take care. Anything to say, drunks?
Man, you're like bleeding now. Reality's really messed you up.
Got nothing new to say?
The legend returns. You know the deal, legend.
Nope. And nothing for Abigail. Okay. So, just a small comment from Idiot Doom Spiral. Hello, washerwoman.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
I got shot.
Even I can see that. I told you not to bring your trouble with you, policeman. We've got troubles of our own here. Though I suppose you took the worst of it. Turns out you were your own ill omen.
My partner got shot too. He's still in the hospital. This is no time for jokes. Can't you see him in pain? I guess you were right. The men with guns were coming after me after all. My partner got shot too.
What do you expect? Police officers get put into dangerous situations all the time. Sometimes they get shot. It's a rough trade you're in. Still, I'm sorry to hear about your partner. He seemed to be a decent enough sort.
Guy was cramping my style. Every superstar goes solo in the end. He was alright. I'm sorry I couldn't warn him in time. He was a prig who wouldn't dance with me. And yes, that is because we called him a racial slur. So, yeah, let's not go with this one. I'm sorry I couldn't warn him in time.
I warn you. I warn you, men with guns will be coming after you. They always are with your kind.
The features soften.
So, be careful and don't be a hero.
Okay, goodbye, I'm off. Let's talk to Lillian.
Officer Harry, what happened? You're limping. Why are you limping? You look terrible.
Oh yeah, clearly it's been 2 days, but Lillian's not been told about this.
You're not limping. You're you.
I got shot in the foot. It was pretty badass. You would have liked it. I'm a cop. I don't merely exist in this world. I live in the in-between life and death. Some people hurt me. I wanted to talk to you about something else. Your boat. I'm not going to say I got shot in the foot, because I got shot in the leg, right? I'm a cop. I don't exist in this world. Let's just keep it simple. Some people hurt me.
Is this from the shooting in town? We heard gunshots. Not that we don't hear gunshots all the time, but they were closer than usual.
You didn't only get shot.
I dodged the second shot. I can also get not shot. You should see the other guys. They're all dead. I have a question for you. I don't think she's going to be particularly impressed with this option, so I can also get not shot.
Well, good for you.
He smiles. I have a question for you.
Of course. Can I help you with something?
So, I need to get to that island. Well, it looks like Lillian is the way to get there, so we're going to leave that for now. And yeah, that is the boat. So obviously we want to talk to Lillian before trying to take the boat, because she would not be impressed with that. But we've still got a couple of people we can talk to, so let's go and talk to Lily.
mister.
The Netpicker's daughter waves at you. Oh, well, goodbye.
Bye.
It's probably a good thing that she doesn't notice or doesn't comment on the fact that I'm limping, having been shot. So, let's go left first to see if we can see Trampt. I wonder if Trampt will have anything to say. But other than that, I don't think there is actually anyone else left at the bottom left of the map. And Trampt's not here. Okay, well that clears things up a bit. So we'll go to the church and we'll see if the speed freaks have all cleared off or whether they're still there. I mean, it's been a couple of days, so maybe they're still there, or maybe they have cleared off. I don't know. Yep, still here, still dancing, still raving.
Oh, the god of dance is back! I'm dancing with the god of dance!
He dances over to you, moving in a slightly less lame manner. But
Goodbye, officer.
nothing new to say. Marcel!
Harcourt.
She nods to you with respect and turns off her recording device. I got shot in the leg.
Ouch. I did notice you limping, but I thought maybe it was your thing or something. When I was 16, I used to date this guy who had a limp, but it only showed when he was sober. So I guess it wasn't real or something. I don't know.
He shrugs, eyes glazed over.
Anyway, shot in the leg. I'm sorry. Man, that must suck.
And we have another empathy check that's locked. I don't know whether I'm going to use the last skill point for empathy. I do have 2 skill points though. But I don't know what's coming up on the island, so I'll save them for now.
Yo, man. What's on your mind?
Oh, nothing new.
Yes, what is it?
Nothing new with Suna. And Egghead.
Good morning, comrade! Yeah!
Alright, well. It's interesting that Estelle is the only one that comments on the fact that I got shot. I guess it's literally because I have an empathy check. So, I guess that might kind of make sense. And I'm going to assume there is nothing else to do here, but because there is the door to the bunker, can I interact with it and do anything different?
An old door.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's it. There's no one else around to talk to. So, in terms of the people that would be around, I mean, Gary, Lena, and Morel left a while back, so they weren't here. Joyce left just before the firefight, supposedly. And she was only on this side for a short while. Everyone else is still here on this side. Oh, well, apart from Trampt, actually. But, no, there's nothing to say. So, let's talk to Lillian.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The
I need
wind
to get
is
to the
tip-
island.
That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tar just dried. We've got 2 days of relative sunshine ahead.
What's on that island? I saw some kind of ruins through the binoculars.
Used to be some kind of fortification there before the war. For the communards. An anti-aircraft gun, I think. Bombed to bits in the landing. I haven't been there myself. Always steered clear of it.
Hasn't been there herself. Who has then?
You said you haven't been there yourself. Who has then, if not you?
My husband used to drink there. Him and his drinking buddies. Always seemed like a bad place to drink to me. People died there during the landing, you know. My mother told me.
This must be one of the many fortifications that was used in the dying days of the revolution against coalition forces before they took this city.
The kids sometimes go there too. I know they do, on rafts. I tell them not to, but they bring back old bullet casings and such.
Which kids?
The twins. God forbid they bring the girl along on some rickety barge.
Is there anything I should know about getting there?
Well, most of it's sunken. Underwater. That means concrete underwater. Cut your boat if you're not careful. Be sure to enter from the south side. Water's deep there.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Okay. Can I borrow your boat?
If you promise to bring it back, and no scraping the hull, I just got it nice and yellow, and no drinking on the boat, and no joyriding either.
Nod along attentively.
The crow's feet disappear from the corners of her eyes as she smiles at you.
Thank you. I'll use your skiff to get there then.
Please be conservative with the fuel, will you? Just filled her up, but it's a small tank.
Okay. A small tank, does that mean I can't do a return trip? Alright, be seeing you. Also, if I wasn't going to take Lillian's boat, whose boat would I be taking? Boat for the twin.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Okay, kids, you've been to the island, right?
On that island?
The one who's busy kicking a stone points to the bay. Yes, that one. I need to know what's there. No, some other island. Of course that one. I need to know what's there.
That's, nothing. It's just a seafort and some plants. You can take a raft there. It's great. And we make a fire. We make a fire. Mm-hmm. Gather the sticks for the fire. And bullets. Or not real bullets, empty bullets.
Bullet shells. There are a lot of them left over from the war, but this could be important.
Wait, you mean shells?
I don't know what those are.
What then?
They're lights. The fire guy comes and asks us to put the fire out.
So there's someone there. The fire guy.
Your nerve endings sting from the mention of a guy. They must mean a human being on that island, but it's cut off.
Someone lives on the island. You mentioned something about lights. Your father used to go to that island too, didn't he? Is that all you know? Is there anything more you can tell me? Someone lives on the island?
No.
The boy answers, shaking his head vehemently.
Yes.
His brother looks at him, then at you. Why is he the fire guy?
Because...
The boy pauses to think.
Because he asks to put the fire out.
Why does he ask you to put the fire out?
I don't know. He doesn't like it. He don't like people to be there. You shouldn't go.
Is it because the fire would notify people that there are people on the island?
Yes.
The other one adds laconically, standing with his hands glued to his sides like a little tin soldier.
Because he doesn't want to be found. Smoke traces.
You mentioned something about lights.
I don't know.
Is there anything else you can tell me about this guy? Age? Does he live there?
No, he doesn't live there. I don't think. No, he lives there. Been there twice, 2 times. He doesn't live there. He isn't there sometimes.
Anything else? What does this guy look like?
I don't know.
They say almost in unison. How come?
We ran. He just yelled we shouldn't be there.
Your father used to go to the island too, didn't he?
Our father killed himself.
Oof. That's a bit heavy.
Don't say that, he didn't.
The brother punches him. The boy's eye well up like he's about to start crying. Your father didn't kill himself. He killed himself, alright. Say nothing. No, your father did not kill himself.
I don't know.
The boy who made the claim finds himself unsure of it. He looks around.
Doesn't even have anything to do with this, you. Father isn't the fire guy.
The two things are unconnected. Your question didn't make sense.
Is that all you know?
There's
The boy says, rubbing his eyes. It's clear that he has no intention of finishing the sentence. Okay, so we asked about the island. Bye, kids. Take care. There's a fire guy on the island. Alright, well, I guess if there was ever a point of no return after the point of no return, this would be it. So let's go ahead and make a save. But yeah. There's a fire guy on the island. So there has been a guy there the entire time. So that is someone who is unexplained, has never been mentioned prior to this. That, I guess, is our most likely suspect for being the killer. Alright. Alright, well, let's take the boat.
A skiff with a small steering engine in the back floats on the calm mirror of the sea. Its 2 seats are empty. Once you get in, that's it. One pull of the starter handle, and you're off into the bay. A strange trepidation comes over you. Are you sure you want to go now?
If not now, when?
Have you made all the necessary preparations? Closed all your accounts?
I mean, let's have a look at this. So, we still have not found the murder weapon. We're trying to determine whether the shot came from. Have to go to the island to do this one. I can't get the hangman boots, and I have no idea how to offer the figurines. So, I think I'm done.
Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
First, tie your porter-reel boombox to the breasthook to keep you company.
There. This is now a rock and roll skiff.
Cool.
It'll keep you company on this lonely voyage.
Wait, hang on. How does Kuno get to the island?
Very cool. Now tune it to SAD FM. You know you want to.
Not really.
SAD FM is a radio station specializing in sad, slow rock songs. You seem to know its frequency by heart.
Alright, I think I'm done. I did a save, so get in and ride to the island. Here we go. I mean, Kuno did say he would meet us there, right? I wonder whether this would be completely silent if I didn't have the boombox. It's nice that we're getting a full look of the church as well. Oil? It really isn't that far away. Huh. So did someone do a getaway?
The boat comes to a slow stop. You turn the engine off. Then there's silence. In the silence, a sputter of wings. A flock of quails takes off in the distance.
good? You made it?
Ah. Kuno stands with his arms akimbo, looking at the shadow of the ruined flak tower looming overhead. Climb out.